card that still says that I'm in Hennepin County when I'm not. Rode my bicycle over here to the area called Pioneer Park just to do a small bit of, how you say, looking around here. And why am I recording? Unique stuff, not really to be seen, nothing unique, but this is why I turned the phone on. I know not everybody realizes what they know or look or know what they need to know when they see a big piece of poop, but just know that that ain't dog poop, that ain't deer poop, meaning whether you like hearing it or not, that's bipedal humanoid creature poop. Now, when I was, how you say, riding the bike to get to this part, see that area back there that, how you say, got here from the side of the fence? Again, I'm at Pioneer Park, New Ulm, Minnesota. I'll film the sign when I walk out of here. And anyway, when I was walking the bike over here, I walked the bike instead of ride it on that park by the fence right there. I smelled horrible stink. I didn't see nothing on the ground. Meaning, if you believe in the apparitional beast or chameleon, reptilian, bipedal humanoid creature, possibly was just standing next to me, but I can't prove it. But that's why I'm filming the poop. Film it one more time. This is no joke of, how you say, such a dung pile. That isn't dog poop, and it isn't human pooping, because any human would just use the porta potty. I don't know if I could zoom in from right here. There's a porta potty over there. I don't know if you can see it or not. You barely see it, but it's right there on the side of the building there. There's an area right there. The trees are in the way. I'm gonna pause it. Long story short, like I said, the beast is here, whether you like hearing it or not. And if it takes one man, me, to prove it by showing signs of life, meaning a huge poop, I'll film that for you, just to prove it. And anyway, like I said, it's not a human. And if you believe in, how you say, a being that can be small and then turn big, there's a huge hole right here. Meaning, if you believe in true native folklore legend about how shape-shifting a skinwalker can, oh my god, here's more. This ain't no joke. This is not a joke. That is huge poop, and that ain't from a deer. No, and it stinks real bad. Now anyway, here's the proof. That ain't human poop, because there's the porta potty over there. No human would just poop right here. No. And then, if you believe it or not, I'm trying to look for quick signs of weird shit. This area is slightly, it is a cliff right here. We'll start by talking about that. Meaning, oh, right here. Here's signs. There's no reason that this stick should be broke, but it is. This is a sign right here. It did that to do this, what I'm doing right there, just for fun, something to stare at. And I know you don't believe that. Maybe some of you do though. But anyway, it is true. It's just for something to stare at. And anyway, now, this ain't no joke. This cliff, 60 or 65 feet tall, go down to the river there. And anyway, now, this is, hold on, what's this? This indentation there. Possible goat man, or Wendigo. Now, can't be proven again, but I just saw this too. I'm gonna film the tree right there. This is another sign where it's possibly standing there picking away at the tree right there just to do it. There's skeptics that say it is, or say it's just natural tree decaying of the bark. I don't believe in that natural decaying of the bark theory. I believe in it choosing to pick at it. And something here, I mean, that ain't no joke, that hole. Put a camera in there. Something's there. Something goes in and out of there. I don't know how deep it is. Not that, like I said, I'm still skeptical myself about how a shapeshifter skinwalker can supposedly transform from a small creature resemblance to a large one, but they say it's true. So I guess I have no choice but to believe the native legend. And due to the fact that this land right here, supposedly, hold on, right here stinks real fucking bad. It could be literally like here, invisible. Can't be proven though. But anyway though, take a little time here and walk over here. Now, that's a twist break right there. This is a man-made cut. You see the difference? Take a good look. Now, where'd this tree just come from? How'd it get here? Not that I remember if this tree was here or not last time. I was here about a month ago. Basically just walking, putting the camera there. Maybe someone sees something that I'm missing. But for the ones that know that the beasts are here, just by that showing of that poop, that proves that there is something here. Around here, anyway. Or it shows up here, if that makes any sense. Here's another cliff. This ain't no joke either. It's not straight down like the other one, but this is a good 30 or 40 feet high. And anyway, can't be proven though. Of how you say deductions, but no animal besides an actual bear or a skinwalker type beast, folklore, cryptid legend can make such a big pile of poop. There isn't no deer that did that. No, deer's poop don't look like that. Here, looks like something stepped right here. Look at it. Something stepped right there. You see it? I'm not joking at all right now. And look at, there's a centipede right there. Ugh. And anyway, and look at this. What's this? Looks like something was set right here. Something walked down here. Step there, step there, step there, step there, there. It was here. Now, like I said, I still can't prove if it was an apparitional beast or if it is an actual physical being that hides and does whatever. Look at that right there. Hold on. Zoom in on it. What's that right there? It looks like a wall of trees that got stuck into the ground. Those 3 trees right here. I'm pointing to it right above my finger right there. 3 or 4 trees stuck in a small little pattern right there. And it is a little cluster of hiding right there. I'm not going to go down there since it did just rain. I don't want to get my shoes muddy. But this little area, anything could happen here in the middle of the night. Anything. And then it all goes back to what those old people said to me over by 8th Street Hill, New Orleans, Minnesota. At the top, when I entered in that one day recently, like 2 weeks ago, I entered in the cul-de-sac area by where the rich houses are above the the hospital and the old folks home there next to the hospital in New Ulm, Minnesota. Those old people said, be careful. And the old lady was shaking her head at me. Hold on. There's a stick right here. A twist brake. Yeah. Look at this. Hold on. Right here. Is this one of those? It looks like it is too. Hold on. It looks like it is. Claw marks right there. Let's see if it does it. Oh my God, it does. It is one of them. It could just literally stand right here with its feet or back against this tree right here. Literally. Watch. Just sit here and do that. No. They basically do it just to do it. And anyway, now here's another small little creature hole right here. I don't know. Honestly don't know what quite to think about what I'm filming right here in this area, besides the fact that I filmed that poop. And I know how large it is compared to what deer poop looks like. Now I'm gonna pause it and film a sign. I don't want to run out of film. Right here. Something stepped right here. You can tell. See that? Something stepped right there. To be honest, this is a quite peaceful place in the sense of how you say just how it feels here. And knowing that there's a huge view right here. Oh yeah, look at this thing too. I don't know what kind of fungus that is, or mushroom, but this ain't no joke how big that is. It's like a basketball, as wide as a basketball. And anyway, I'm filming this little view here. And if you see right here, it looks like stuff's been standing right here on the edge. It's all kind of pressed down. Look at it this way, compared to right there. Let me pan over here. Can't be proven, but I feel it. Doesn't really stink or nothing right here like you would think. If it did stand here at one time, sometimes it leaves a scent trail. Oh, what's this? Hold on. There's a small little trail right here. And look it. Something was sitting right here. Stinks slightly too. If you look right here, it could see anything hiding. And knowing that it likes to have a tree at its back where there ain't gonna be nothing behind it, I'm not gonna. Oh, this ain't no joke right here. There's a cliff. I'm gonna keep walking out here just for a second though. No way. Look at this. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna give way. Fuck it, I'll go out there. Oh, this ain't no joke right now. Look at this. It goes all the way to a small little ridge. Wow. Whoa, that ain't no joke right there. I have no idea how tall it is right here. Shit, for all I know, it's in the bush right down there. For all I know, I have no idea. Look at that. Look at that right there. Anything could be behind right there. Okay, that's enough. Now I'm gonna film a sign before I run out of film. Hold on. That's a divot right there. Put light on it. Something stood there, and there, and here. If you believe it, I can't prove it. I still think it's possible. Goat man, sheep squatch. See, here's rabbit poop or deer poop. That's what it looks like. Small little pellets. Rabbit poop and deer poop look very similar. Alright, I'm gonna film a sign. One more thing before I film the sign. I just saw something like an old structure of a dam or some type of levee. And I was standing here. To be honest, I was just smoking a joint. And anyway, over there, no way, I just saw something flicker right there. Or is that a firefly? I don't know if the camera saw that or not. Let me zoom in where I thought I saw it. Right there, in the middle right there, there's a small little tree with two limbs. Okay, it is a firefly. But over there, anything could be over there. That's yet to come on the explorations. And if you recall the videos I did from early 2025 in October and November, the other spot. Hold on, look at that right there. See that tree's moving right there? You can barely see it moving. No other trees moving. Hold on. See it? That's what they say it does somehow. It goes up in the tree and stands at the top by, how you say, power of magic, and then apparates into a physical being later on. Now look at the other trees. Nothing's moving. Look at that tree. Slightly moving compared to the other trees not. And look at that cloud pattern right there. I've never seen such a little cloud pattern. And anyway though, follow the river, go that way, go out of town, New Ulm, Minnesota. There's a bridge, I forgot what they call that bridge, but there's a small little area. You pull over, park right there. There's a wildlife preserve, technically state park land too. Down there is where I filmed the huge footprint, size 16 or larger, and that ain't joke. I'm gonna swear on everybody's soul on the whole planet forever that was ever alive or yet to be born or still alive right now. That's enough of me talking now. I'm gonna film a sign. Person stopped in the spot where I smelled this funk. Still here. Stinks bad too. And anyway, this is something, in my opinion, that put it here in such a way and knew exactly where it put it. And if someone walked past this, it got kicked and, how you say, altered. If I didn't do it, but that's a hunch where it put that there like that perfectly. And say another being walked past, they would see it. Maybe they wouldn't see it and they would step on it. A being knows that a human isn't going to kick that or do anything. They're going to step over it, is where I'm going with that. I know it's hard to say and hard to believe, but it's true. And anyway, I'm running out of camera battery. I can't even turn the flash on. Well, oh yeah, I'll use the other phone. Hold on. Okay, here. Take a look here now. Oh, no way. No way. Oh my God. It's put there. A stick's literally put against the tree. I didn't notice this at first. No way. This is a discovery right here. It did that. Yes, it did. It literally put that against the tree. I'm not joking. Look it. Hold on. I don't want to drop the phone. Look it. It is not in the ground. It stuck that there, and it's been there for a while. Oh, what's this? A trail. There's a way to get down there. So, however deep the river is, it must not be that deep for it to cross. Look at, what's that? That's an indentation. No way. I didn't notice this. Look at that tree. It's all chipped away. It is. That ain't from a woodpecker either. And where's all the pieces of the tree? Where it's not on the ground even. Where does it do? It picks them off and chucks them. This is all the, look at this. No way, it's like, hold on. It's like flat right here. Like it stood right here. It had to have. Oh, look at another one of those brown recluses. These things are so poisonous. Wow. Everything you can imagine is out here, right next to this Pioneer Park. On the way, an entrance to Shell's Brewery. One of the oldest breweries in the whole planet. Planet Earth. I think it's the oldest brewery in Minnesota, though. I can't be certain, and I'm not. Might as well. I'll pause it for a second. I was right. They are the oldest. Oldest in Minnesota. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can rent that old hut. And they got a fire pit in that area to eat. The little gazebo over there. There's the entrance to Shell's Brewery. Let me get over there closer. They do got a little bar slash, I don't know if they sell food or is it just like deep fried food. But here they got a place so you can eat whatnot there now. And anyway, that area, everything's free I think to go in here, but that sign says you gotta scan if you want to camp out in there. I guess you can live in that hut, pay money and live in there, I guess, or whatever. Show the hut one more time. I'm about to run out of film time here. Let's one more of these. I walked in there before I filmed it. It's on this phone somewhere in the past. This is before doing any cryptid folklore explorations or research, field research, or showing proofs of signs of life. Anyway, I'm signing off now. I am GappaMagix.